Hey guys, Mr. Move, and today I'll be comparing the Batman: The Dark Knight Returns movies, the part one and two. I actually have them behind me, and the Dark Knight Returns comic. I'll be comparing them both, and at the end I'll say which one's better. So, if you do not know what The Dark Knight Rises is, or Returns is, it is a comic by Frank Miller, and it is about Batman. He comes back to try to stop this New Mutants gang when there's also many more problems. Like the Joker decides to come back. Two-Face doesn't believe that his face is actually fixed, and then Superman also comes after him because the government is making Superman do it. But yeah, it's a really great comic. Definitely recommend reading it if you have not. And the two movies are also really good. So, but yeah, getting right into it though. The things that were different. The end was different. Like, not majorly different. It was just some parts. Like the Superman fight was different. But yeah, like the fighting though in the movie was great. Like all the sound effects that they used. It was better than Batman Hush. I said the fighting in Batman Hush was also pretty good. But in this movie, like someone get punched and they go through a wall or something, Batman will come through a wall and take someone. Or that's also partly the comic. But in the movie, there was also less about the mutants. Like you didn't know as much about the mutants. They didn't feel as fleshed out in the movie. That was a problem, I thought. And then, in my opinion, though, in the movie, that there was more about Robin, which is good. Fleshed out Robin a little more than just a person who's like, hey, I like Batman. Because, most people do. And, who's that person that was, that's not, it was I forgot the doctor's name. Who's the psychiatrist for the Joker? I don't remember. But, he was really, like, I don't know what the word to use. He was pissing on Batman a little. Sorry, but yeah, but he was yeah, he just wasn't really happy with Batman, so he was like being a dork to him and saying he doesn't do anything good. So the Joker is persuaded by Batman, and that many of his patients are persuaded by Batman, which I don't know if I see. There are some like who's one of them? Well, the Joker. Depends which story you look at it, but for the most part, the Joker is one. The Riddler, no, not all of them are. Not all of them are, but most of them, a couple of them. And then there was Lana Lang's point too about it, which was pretty cool. I like listening to those two debate about stuff. But yeah, I don't remember Wayne racing at the start of the comic, unless I remember wrong. But Wayne, I don't think he was racing at the start, because I don't know, at the start of the comic. But in the movie, he was. The good thing about an animated show though is that you can have the same look for both, which is good. And then another thing I just didn't like about the movie was the Joker's voice. It kind of made him sound gay, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he just sounded weird. You should have got someone more sinister. Like the guy, I don't know his name, but the guy who's in Batman Hush did a pretty solid job. But otherwise though, they're both around the same. There isn't a huge difference here, but the one I have to say is better is probably the book, obviously, because the movie just doesn't flesh out the mutants as much, and the voice actor for Joker is not my favorite. But otherwise though, The Dark Knight Returns is a great comic and a great two movies, and I definitely recommend it for anyone who loves Batman or likes Batman. And yeah, see you next time, movie fans.